Hey everybody, Cinephile Mike is here, and it is season 4 of award season reviews. We're counting down to the 98th Academy Awards with 98 reviews in 98 days. Quick reminder before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single moment of all the goodness. It's all right here. We are in our 10th theme week. It is BAFTA week. All of the films I'm talking about this week are nominated for at least one BAFTA, the British equivalent of the Oscars, and possibly more. With final BAFTA voting happening now through February 17th, maybe these reviews will help some of you make your choices if you're on the committee. Today, I am talking about A24's Pillion. Written and directed by Harry Lighton, based on the 2020 novel Box Hill by Adam Mars Jones. The film premiered at Cannes before debuting in the UK in the fall of 2025, and just now coming out this past weekend in the US. What's it about? This film is an entertaining one and a little lighter from what we've talked about for the last 2 days. Colin, played by Harry Melling, is a quiet, deeply introverted gay man living at home in suburban London, where his well-meaning parents, Peggy, played by Leslie Sharp, and Pete, played by Douglas Hodge, provide a steady, if sometimes awkward, support system, including a mother who casually tries to set him up with other men. Drifting through a low-impact job and finding his small joys in a local barbershop quartet, Colin's life moves at a careful, contained pace. One night, at the local pub, a brief and unexpected encounter with Ray, played by Alexander Skarsgard, a confident, commanding member of a biker gang, it jolts him out of that routine. What begins as a fleeting connection lingers far longer in Colin's mind than he expects, leaving him both energized and unmoored. When Ray eventually reappears, Colin is pulled into Ray's world, and a highly structured BDSM relationship that operates on strict rules and hierarchy and submission starts. As Colin adapts to this new life, his outward appearance and daily rhythms begin to change, drawing concern from his parents and placing him in unfamiliar social spaces, though he begins to, in other ways, to really flourish. Through the biker group, Colin is exposed to a range of dynamics and relationships that challenge his assumptions about intimacy, power, and belonging. As the relationship deepens, moments of vulnerability and emotional friction surface, forcing Colin to confront what he truly wants versus what he is willing to endure. Life events outside of the relationship begin to collide with it, pushing Colin toward difficult decisions about the life that he is now living. Despite the challenging nature of the BDSM relationship at the film's core, Skarsgård and Melling really do have remarkable chemistry. Skarsgård's subtle restraint, for the most part, a hallmark of some of his previous work, really allows Ray to remain enigmatic with a depth behind the eyes that really keeps the audience constantly guessing what he might be thinking or feeling at any given moment. Melling, by contrast, is delightfully goofy early on, and as we follow Colin's journey from curiosity to acceptance, he really takes us along on an emotionally engaging ride. The film handles the BDSM lifestyle with care and, from my research, authenticity, neither glorifying nor condemning it, and clearly presents it as a potential pathway for self-discovery rather than spectacle or exploitation. Lighton, in his feature debut as a writer and a director, really demonstrates a deft hand in crafting a compassionate story that avoids the usual narrative pitfalls or cliches. Colin's parents, played brilliantly by Leslie Sharp and Douglas Hodge, offer unflinching support without teetering into farce, finding humor in their interactions while maintaining warmth and believability. The subplot, involving... I'll talk about it. There's a subplot involving Colin's mother that I felt was a bit too dramatized at times. I don't want to spoil what it is, but there is enough subtlety to it, and it does come from a place of caring and not guilt, that it provides emotional stakes without overwhelming the story. I could have just maybe done without it a little bit. I also have to say the film cinematography by Nick Morris adds an extra layer of artistry. There's a lot of creative angles and selective visuals, to both heighten tension and give moments of subtle shock value, all without feeling exploitative when we are seeing the more intimate moments between these two. Production design by Francesca Massariol and costumes designed by Grace Snell further elevate the experience with slick settings and some very entertaining wardrobe choices that complement the story's tone. There's a careful, non-judgmental lens applied throughout, allowing the audience to observe Colin and Ray's dynamic without moralizing or oversimplifying. The film takes narrative turns that subvert expectations, rewarding patience and attention to character over spectacle. Altogether, these elements, the performances, the design, the direction, the visual storytelling, really creates a quiet, thoughtful meditation on identity, desire, and the ways in which we navigate relationships that challenge our boundaries. Okay, let's talk about the box office and the awards. The film just released this weekend, so as of this recording and posting, so far it has made $99,025 domestically, maybe a little more after this recording and posting. I'm recording a couple days before the post. And it made $1,537,588 internationally. So it has a worldwide total of $1,636,613, and it's growing. Critically, been a little while since I have one, but with 108 reviews, this film is currently sitting with a perfect 100% on the tomato meter. No popcorn meter because there are less than 50 audience reviews tracked at this moment. Award season-wise, Pillion is nominated for 3 BAFTA awards. Outstanding British Film of the Year, Outstanding Debut by a British Writer, Director, or Producer, and Best Adapted Screenplay. Pillion won 4 of its 10 British Independent Film Awards. It won Best British Independent Film, Best Debut Screenwriter, Best Costumes, and Best Hair and Makeup, with the other nods being for Screenplay, Director, the Douglas Hickox Award for Debut Director, Lead Performance for Melling, and Supporting Performance for Skarsgard. It also won the Gotham Award for Adapted Screenplay and also nominated Skarsgard for Supporting Performance. And with its 2 wins at Cannes, including the Un Certain Regard Screenplay Prize, the film has received over a dozen other accolades from festivals and critic circles. Where do I land on this one? This film was fascinating. It was not what was marketed at all. And it is because of that I have to say, it piqued my interest to go see it, even not just because it's an awards film. Like, the trailer piqued my interest, and then it completely subverted all my expectations in so many better ways. It makes me so excited for what this writer and director is going to do next. Pillion is a 5-star film. Go see it. It is currently in limited theatrical release, and it expands nationwide on February 20th. So, thank you all for joining me for episode 66 of Award Season Review Season 4. We have 32 days left, so make sure you stay with me. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, drop your thoughts in the comments. You can follow me everywhere on social platforms, on Letterboxd, and of course, head over to my website, cinephilemike.com, for even more movie reviews and movie goodies. I'll be back tomorrow with the next review, but until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.